Now, the interview's not over when you leave the interview room, the last interview, or when you get on the elevator to go back to wherever you came from. A convention has arisen these days to send thank you notes. Interviewees send thank you notes of some kind to interviewers. This is not a requirement. You don't have to do it. I've already said a time or two, it's a free country. But a lot of people do it, and it may be that some people expect it. Some interviewers expect it. I would put it this way, you can't go wrong doing it. It's not going to hurt, and it may help. So a little bit of advice about thank you notes. Certainly the most gracious thank you note that can be sent is a handwritten note on a note card or a note paper with a handwritten envelope. That's the best you can do, I think. Does that mean that, I don't think, though, that that's the only thing you can do. For myself, when I receive thank you notes, that was terrific, or is terrific. It doesn't really trouble me to get a thank you note in the form of an email. I'm not everybody, though. Some people may prefer the more gracious thank you note that's handwritten on note paper and with a handwritten envelope. You'll have to decide for yourself how you go. The safest course is surely to do the handwritten note. But I guess suffice it to say, a lot of people do send handwritten or do send thank you notes. A lot of people probably expect them, and so you probably ought to consider doing it. What sort of responsiveness should you expect from the company that you've interviewed with, the law firm or the organization or whatever it is? You shouldn't expect to hear from them the next day. Some people worry about that, I believe. They haven't heard from them in a day or 3 days or a week. They worry that all is for naught and it's no good. That's not true. It takes some time for people to process an interview day. So if it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I don't think you should worry about it. If it gets to be a month, I think by that time it's fine for you to call up a recruiting coordinator or the hiring person at whatever company it is and inquire as to what you should expect with respect to a response. You're trying to get your situation all straightened out and buttoned up, and sure would like to know when you can expect to hear from them. Nothing wrong with that, and that's all fine. When you receive an offer, you happily receive an offer on the phone or in the mail. Generally, I think offers are extended on the phone. But however you receive an offer, what should you do with it? My thought is that you do not have to accept on the spot. Nobody expects you to accept on the spot. I think people expect you to instead say that you are delighted to have received the offer, you're thrilled, and you'd like to think about it for a couple of days or for a little while. You have some other things going, and you want to make sure you make the right choice in the end, but you'd like to think about it for a few days. I think that's fine. Nobody's going to be surprised by that. I think they will, in fact, expect it and respect it. So that's all fine. I've enjoyed being with you and sharing my remarks here today. Good luck with your job search and the interview process. Thank you very much.